Hey everybody, Alyssa here from Becoming Memories, and I'm here with the 9th and final layout in the telephone hop from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And I had the privilege of scrap lifting this lovely layout from Jessica of Scrap Fabulous. And so I started out with a piece of white cardstock here that had a little texture paste on it. I had run through a stencil, and no, it wasn't texture paste. It was that molding gel that I just showed you, and I'm planning to use this collection here from Chamel. This is the Glitter Girl collection that has been around for quite some time, but I still have a lot of it left, and it was perfect for these unicorn pictures. So I've already done that gel medium on there and let it dry. It's actually dried for several days before I started doing this because I had every intention of getting to this a little bit sooner than I actually did, but you know, such is life. So there I was looking for the color of Distress Oxide that I wanted to use, something in that teal blue stripe, and I chose a color. Now I'm hunting for that color. And here in just a minute you will see that I chose the color Broken China. Now, I will apologize. I did not realize that my the main layout there that I was working on was so out of balance, or not in the center, I should say, of where my camera was. And by the way, right there where I first sprayed that water on, actually looking back at this video, I wish I had left it right there because it just looked so cool right there, and I wish I had just dried it and moved on, but I didn't. That's okay. You know, that's how mixed media works. Sometimes we go farther and end up wishing that we hadn't gone quite so far. But anyway, all I'm really doing here is taking the ink pad and just smushing some of that ink directly onto my background, which I covered in gesso before I did that clear gel. And this is me pulling up Jessica's layout on my computer screen there so that I can see her layout as I am scrap lifting. So now I am going to mat these photos on this pink cardstock. This is from the Chamel Glitter Girl project pad. And I did actually trim them down just a little bit because I wanted a little more room for embellishment and for my mixed media to show. And 2 4x6 pictures were just taking up too much of the space. I didn't have room to at least not to do the design that I had envisioned with both of them being full 4x6. So yes, I did trim them down a little bit. I didn't show that on camera, but that did happen. So just in case you're wondering and looking at the final layout, it is true that you are not actually seeing 2 4x6 photos. They're one of them is about 4x4, and the other one is about 3.5 by 4, something like that. So they're just a little trimmed off the top and bottom. So I'm matting again on this star paper from that Glitter Girl collection. I'm a sucker for a good navy print, and that is a good one. And I wanted to leave a little bit more of a border there on the sides because my plan here is to have the 2 photos and then use embellishments to connect them and sort of make my embellishment clusters there in the middle between the 2 photos. And I do end up kind of with the design that I had pictured in my head. In fact, working out, which is sometimes quite a rare thing, as you may know. So there, this is the, oh, for the love, ephemera. There we go. The ephemera pack from the Glitter Girl collection. And then those little unicorns, and there are some other little pieces in there that were not originally from that ephemera pack. And they are just from one of the 12x12 papers. And I fussy cut a bunch of those things out one night while I was watching TV. And that way I may actually not fussy cut at all on this video. Which would be fantastic. Because I had just already previously fussy cut them all out. This is the sticker pack from that same collection, and I'm just kind of looking for some little bits and pieces that I can use to fill in. At this point in the layout, I haven't decided yet if that Your Pure Magic is going to be the title or if I'm going to add another title, and you'll see here in a minute. I do end up using those Paige Evans stickers to add a little bit more of a title to to my layout. But this is really, really, really fast layout for me. I am already at the point where I'm starting to glue things down, and let me just tell you, that is not my usual MO. I usually do a lot of editing out of fidgeting that I do, moving things around 27,000 times. But this layout, I had a pretty clear picture in my head of how I wanted it to look, and it actually came together the way I wanted it to look. And so that's why it's fast, and I love it when that happens. It just doesn't happen very often. So I just used those stickers there. They're from Paige's Whimsical Collection, and I used them there in multicolors to write the word unicorn. And you know, I very rarely have pictures that I feel like work well with the unicorn embellishments, and so obviously the giant stuffed unicorn in these pictures was perfect and just had to be used with this collection, which is of course full of unicorns and rainbows and all things fanciful. So now I've glued on that Your Pure Magic subtitle, title, whatever. Maybe I have 2 titles on this page. Who cares? There are no rules, right? You can make your own rules. And I'm going back and putting in the embellishments that I previously had in there. The little cloud there above the photo on the right is where I will put my journaling. And I'm really just adding in a few little details to kind of try to finish it off and feel like it's totally finished. We're really almost done. This is crazy. I did this layout, guys, probably in about 25-30 minutes. And I love it when a vision comes together. So thank you, Jessica, for the inspiration. I hope that you enjoyed all of the layouts in this Telephone Hop series. I will link them below in case you haven't yet seen them. Here are a few pictures of the finished layout, and I will see you